This episode is brought to you by Greenies. If you and your furry friends, you just need to maybe relax and do a podcast, get Greenies. It will settle them down. Take a look. It will do spins if you are doing it correctly. Oh, they're ready. They know what's
They're
going
ready.
on. Here we go.
Let's see.
Do a spin, Gizmo. Do a spin. See?
Woo!
Woo! Okay. All right. Go. Greenies. Every furry friend's number one.
Oh my god.
OMG.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
OMG.
Oh my god.
Let's talk. Welcome, guys, to OMG Let's Talk. We're covering 90 Day The Single Live. If you guys like our videos, please hit that like button. It really helps out our channel. Let's get into it. All right, so in this episode, we're covering Miss Debbie.
This one is Miss Debbie. Oh, Debbie.
So Miss Debbie traveled to Miami, Florida to meet her potential love of her life.
Last week,
Yes.
recap.
Just a quick recap.
She met Cuban the Reuben. Reuben. Cuban the Reuben. She met the Boobin. She met Reuben the Cuban.
Get it right.
I did. She met Reuben the Cuban.
Yeah, she made,
All his colorfulness.
which was like exactly what Miss Debbie needs, though.
You make me look simple.
You make me feel like a teenager. So she gets together with her son Julian, and they're talking about how the date went with Ruben. And Debbie's like, well, Ruben just made me feel like a teenager last night, which is, I felt like that was a little sexual. I don't know what you thought.
No,
I felt
what?
like he was trying to tell her son Julian like they did something. I don't know. That's just
No.
how I took it.
I didn't. I think she was just trying to say, like, we danced. I felt young.
My guess.
Then we boned.
That's what it sounded
they-
like to me.
I don't know. So the son Julian might think that because he's a freaking narc cockblocker.
Yes. Ms. Debbie says that Ruben makes her think about the future now, which, I mean, you're 67.
Well, she wants someone to die with. Is that so wrong?
No, but she needs to stop being so picky.
And she's not being picky with Cuban the Reuben.
I mean, she said that he was super extra, and it made her feel like,
But like that instantly kind of wore away once they had a good time and she had her sugar candy. Now he's picking her up in the freaking Batmobile. This guy's party. He saw his glasses.
yes, he's super party. But Miss Debbie says she wants a relationship like the ones in the movies and the books. What do you think about that?
I think she's
What does that even
she's a
mean?
Disney freak. She's like one of those classic, like everything needs to be princess fairy tale. She's one of those weirdos. I mean that doesn't surprise me at all. She's weird.
Yeah, she is
She's
weird.
very theatrical and everything needs to be special. And I want to go fly across the world and I want everything to be pixies and daisies and everything needs to taste like sugar.
I think that is the reason why Julian has to be with her on this trip. She doesn't,
And so he's like,
she
he's like,
doesn't
I'm a realist.
yeah, she doesn't have a sense of reality. So Julian says, like, I don't trust you because of the previous relationships that you've been on. So
He
she's
doesn't
probably,
trust her taste, is what he was telling
no,
her.
trust her with, like,
That's what I'm saying. I
men.
don't
Yeah.
trust you because your taste has taken you awry.
Yeah. Julian even says, who's on your list next? Like, are we going to go to Canada? Are we going to go to Japan?
It depends on how long I want to be on the 90 Day
Oh my
Fiance.
God.
I'm becoming quite the star.
Pretty much.
Come on.
But Debbie says that she's gonna go on her date today with Ruben the Cuban, but Julian wants to meet Ruben. And what does she say
What does she say to him?
to the son?
You're a freaking narc. I'm not going to bring you anywhere. You're going to make my panties unmoisted.
Stay in the bush. You're
You
bringing the
st-
moist back. If you guys
Your
want,
boys-
if you guys want to know more about the moist, you gotta
More
watch.
just knowing about the moist.
You gotta watch our previous video. of
We
Miss
broke
Debbie.
the moist record.
Yes.
YouTube moist record.
So
She's like, you can stay in the bushes. Like, where does she come with these catchphrases? Honestly, she could write like a weird fairy tale children's book or something.
I could hear her voice on Spotify, like putting me to sleep.
I could hear it on Pandora. I don't know about Spotify. She's more on a Pandora level.
What is the difference?
Pandora's out. Spotify's in.
So she's in the old platform.
Yeah, I just got an exclusive deal at Pandora Bread. Pandora
Is
Bread.
that even called pen?
She gets it wrong. I just got a really good deal at Pandora.
Oh God.
They're paying me $10 a word. Whoa.
That's pretty
That's pretty
big.
Miss Debbie?
But Miss Debbie just agreed to let Julian meet Ruben. She just said, like, I first want to go on this date, and then after this, you can meet him. And Ruben calls her. He's there to pick her up, and she's
They're
like,
cruising.
Ruben.
Hello, Ruben.
And it's so funny when she leaves to meet up with Ruben. I feel like Julian treats her like a child. Like,
Hey, like looked at the blinds like a weirdo. I'm gonna run his plates. I'm gonna check his criminal background. Blah 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 blah.
and yeah, because Ruben picks her up in a, what is it called? Polaris car?
It's a Batmobile.
It's a Batmobile. But him even saying, like, I'm gonna check your license plate, it's a rental. It's obviously not his
Well, what
car.
else he said? He's also like, my mom drives in four-wheeled cars with roofs.
Let your mom have some
Oh, so your
fun.
mom typically just goes in cars. Four-wheeled cars with
Obviously.
roofs.
Like, pretty
And
big.
ceilings and windows.
But is she gonna fly out the car?
Check out my Japanese letter word on my neck. It stands for Hiroshi.
Yeah, we did notice that he has a Japanese tattoo on the back of his
Letter
neck.
or a word.
A word.
I Google translated it, and it just came out to Hiroshi.
If you guys know what that means, let us know because we tried to Google it and
It was like rice, or it's a surname. We couldn't really crack the code.
it's a meal dish.
It's a meal dish. It's a Hello Fresh meal.
Yeah.
Hiroshi.
But Ruben picks her up in the sick ass car and
Sick.
his outfit, his glasses, he's on fire.
I mean, I wish he was my dad.
Why?
I don't know, so that way I could get his hand-me-downs when he's done with those freaking drippy-ass drip, with all that drip.
He has like those LMFAO glasses. Like
Yeah,
the
makes
old school
me-
one.
LMFAO. I'm looking at him.
I think that Ruben is a great guy.
Yeah, he's
Like
been
he's
chill.
putting up with Debbie and all her craziness. After they go to a coffee shop and they get some cafecito. I was
Yeah.
telling you that that cup was like way too small. I probably could have drank that in a sip, but you said that they were espresso shots.
It must, I mean, yeah, no one's gonna get a cup of coffee that tiny. It had
They're
to be
the
like some
sm-
specialty cafecito, espresso.
They were like the smallest cups ever. Like
You make
this
espresso shots in the morning. How big are they?
this big.
That's okay, so at least a half inch bigger than what they
Big
had.
ass. But yeah, they go out, they go to the coffee shop, get their coffee and their snacks, and they're just talking about how
She
They're-
breaks the news.
yeah, she breaks the news that Julian, her son, is there and he wants to meet Ruben.
He's like kind of shocked, I guess.
Yes,
And he wasn't
because
shocked. He's like, okay, I mean, that's kind of weird that he's here with you and it's our second date.
and you're a
Uh,
67-year-old grown woman.
Yeah, like, I mean, he's like, okay, a little strange. I'll meet him, but I hope he's not going to be like interrogating me. Well, he's a cop. So he will.
He will interrogate you, but Debbie says like, "Oh, he's just here because he thinks I'm gullible," and it's not the truth. It's because Julian doesn't trust her because she's had so many train wreck relationships, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Ruben says, "Whatever, I'm down to meet him. I ain't scared of that fool."
Scarred, do you see my clothes? If I'm not scared to wear this, I'm not scared to meet him. But I swear, he is a real C blocker. You gotta watch out for him. That Jonathan.
What is Julian doing the entire
I
time?
mean, Julian.
Jonathan.
Whatever. I don't know. Again,
We call him
this is
Jonathan.
my third week watching this show.
What do you think Julian is doing the entire time that Ms. Debbie's on date?
He's in the bushes. She told us.
He literally is out there with
Yes.
the what
If
are
they
the-
would have just panned the camera a little to the left, you would have just saw the eyes, or that like Homer Simpson meme where he just goes back into the bush.
Yes, that's my favorite gift.
That's him. Ooh. That's what he's doing. No, he's just sitting in a weird hotel.
It's pretty boring.
Maybe he actually got the plates. Maybe he is actually searching. Maybe he's being a
Well-
weirdo like that.
Good luck with that. But I do think that once they meet, Julian is gonna see the type of guy that Ruben is, and he's gonna know that that's the perfect man for his mom. But I do feel like Miss Debbie's gonna get tired of his niceness because she probably likes someone to be more aggressive. I don't know.
Well, what was her last boyfriend like? Was it,
Osama. If you guys watched 90 Day Fiance the other way and you saw Osama, completely opposite.
yeah, polar. I don't know.
So
So if, maybe there's a little bad boy in the Cuban, the Rube.
Cuban the Reuben.
Cuban the Reuben. Maybe Cuban the Reuben's got a little bad boy in him. I'm hoping. I'm hoping so.
I hope not.
Maybe he beats up Julian in the next episode.
Dang. I would love to see that.
If you want to see Cuban the Reuben beat up Julian in the next episode, hit that like button. And if you do, it might just happen. The power of the thumbs up.
Yes. Thank you guys for watching this episode. We hope that you enjoyed it. If you guys like this video, please hit that like button and we will see you on the next video.